This e-learning lesson is going to cover how to add a mare to the breeding schedule calendar, also how to reschedule a mare that's been already added, and also to remove a mare that's been already added. So we'll open up Wise Option and we'll go to the mare management and the daily worksheet. Now, to add a mare to the breeding calendar, she first needs to be on your daily worksheet and she needs to be booked to a stallion. We will cover both of those in other lessons. For this example, Hunting Investment is the mare that we would like to use. We're going to double click on her to open up her summary card. And I will continue to enter in her palpation for today. I'm going to say that today, after receiving a shot of Deslorelin yesterday, she has a 42 on the right. I can add any other comments or any other fields that I'd like. I'm going to save this record. And you can see before I save it at the top, right up here, it says that the mare is booked to in Wildcat. I can also select this question mark to see any other information about this breeding contract. I'm going to close it, and I'm going to continue with my palpation and enter save. It has added the record. I can reschedule her for the next day. I'd like to reschedule her tomorrow. Add a comment if I'd like to. She's now been rescheduled. Her name is already highlighted in the daily worksheet, and from here I'm going to come to the button that says Breed Schedule. I'm going to click that button. Her name is already in the mare name, and I'm going to pick the stallion I'd like to schedule her to be bred. Today's date is fine, and I'm going to save this. She's been scheduled successfully, and that's how you would schedule a mare to be added to the worksheet. Now, this mare, Plum Dog, for our example, I have already added her to the worksheet, to the breeding calendar, and for our example, she's already ovulated before we could get her bred. So I will mark her ovulation. I will save it. Record's been added. I can reschedule her. I'm going to reschedule her for 6 days. Say OK. And now I need to come to the breeding schedule. I'm going to open the breeding schedule calendar by clicking on this button. And then I'm going to select the stallion to which I had her booked, which was Hot Sudden. And there's her name. When I highlight her name one time, this reschedule button opens. If I click it, I can either reschedule the breeding session or I can remove her. And by reading this hint, if I say no, the mare will be removed. If I say yes, I will enter a new date. I'm going to remove her because she's already ovulated, so I'm going to say no. She's now removed from his breeding schedule for that day. So I can close this. I can close my daily worksheet or continue on, but for this lesson you've learned how to add a mare to the breeding calendar, how to reschedule a mare, or how to remove a mare, both of which have already been set for breeding.